Students, today we will discuss nomenclature of organic compounds. Nomenclature of organic compounds. First of all, whenever you are trying to giving the naming for organic compound, first of all you can look at the IUPAC, word root, prefix and suffix. IUPAC, word root, prefix and the suffix. Now already we know that they have millions of organic compounds are present, as number of organic compounds is very big and it is very difficult to remember their names individually. To overcome this problem, the scientists they have developed the IUPAC nomenclature system. So what is the IUPAC? IUPAC meaning International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. IUPAC meaning International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Okay students, IUPAC meaning International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. The main role of IUPAC nomenclature is to giving the naming of organic along with that inorganic compounds. The main role of IUPAC nomenclature system is to giving the names for the organic along with that inorganic compound. So IUPAC nomenclature after. The second one is the word root. So what is the meaning of word root? The number of carbon atoms present in the molecule, we call this part of the name is called as the word root. The number of carbons. For example, once you can look at here, and here C1 meaning it is the meth. In case in the given structure they have the only one carbon, that simply we are called it is the meth. In case in the given structure they may be present two carbons, that simply we are called it is the eth. In case in the given structure they may be present three carbons, the given structure we are called it is the prop. And in the given structure there may be present four carbons, that simply called it is the bute. In the given structure there may be present five carbons, the root word name is the pent. In the given structure there may be present six carbons, the root word is the hex. In the given structure there may be present seven carbons, root word is the hept. In the given structure there may be present eight carbons, the root word is the oct. In the given structure there may be present 9 carbon, the root word is the non. In the given structure there may be present the 10 carbons, the root word is the dec. So either it is the ein or in or ein, that's later we will discuss. So this is about the root word. Root word meaning the number of carbons are present in the given structure. In case in the given structure there may be present only one carbon, that is the eth, that is the meth. In case the two carbons are present, it is the eth. Three carbons means it is the prop, four carbons means it is the bute, and five carbons means it is the pent, six carbons means it is the hex, seven carbons means it is the hept, eight carbons means it is the oct, 9 carbons means it is the non, and 10 carbons means it is the dec. It is the root word. So after the root word they have two parts. One is the prefix and second one is the suffix. Root word after they have the two parts. One is the prefix and second one is the suffix. So what is the prefix? And prefix again they have two parts. One is the primary prefix and second one is the secondary prefix. So what is the primary prefix? Primary prefix is nothing but just it tell about the cyclic compounds of a given structure. It tell about the cyclic compound. In the given structure there may be present any cyclic compound. In that time we are using about the primary prefix. In case in the given structure there is a absence of cyclic compound, no need to discuss about this part. And next one is the secondary prefix. Next one is the secondary prefix, and its secondary prefix tell about the secondary grade functional groups known as the substitutions. Substitutions is nothing but maybe either the chlorine or the bromine or maybe any of the methyl groups, they may be attached to the given structure, that is a substitution. And secondary prefix mainly tell about the substitution in the given carbon chain. Okay students, it is the secondary prefix. Next one is the suffix. Again the suffix mainly giving about two types. Again here the primary suffix and second one is the secondary suffix. So first one is the primary suffix. First one is the primary suffix. The primary suffix tell us about the saturation of a compound. Saturation meaning already you know that between carbon and carbon they may be present either a single bond. Between the carbon and carbon they may be present the double bond, or between the carbon and carbon they may be present the triple bond. This is about the saturation. In case in the given compound they may be present the single bond, the N we are writing about the N. The primary suffix we are writing about the N. In case between the carbon and carbon they may be present the double bond, the N we are writing about the yin. In between the carbon and carbon they may be present the triple bond, that we are writing as the ine. Okay students, and primary prefix mainly saying about the bonds between the carbon atom. In case between the carbon and carbon they may be present the single bond, that simply call it is the N. Between the carbon and carbon they may be present the double bond, that simply mentioned is the in. Between the carbon and carbon they may be present the triple bond, that simply mentioned about the ine. Next one, secondary suffix. Next one about the secondary suffix. Secondary suffix tell us about the functional group in the given system. Functional group. So what is the meaning of the functional group? Due to adding of the small atom, the entire functions of the compound will be changed, that is a functional group. For example, CH3OH, it is the methanol. So ending we are writing about the ol, methanol, or alcohol or methanol. So this is about the secondary suffix, and functional groups later we will discuss into the another video. Okay students, so these are the main important terms whenever you are trying to writing about the nomenclature. Once again I am repeating word root, prefix and suffix. Now we will discuss about some examples. Okay, once you can look at here, in the given structure, they are present 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons are present. So word root is a pent. Our root word is the pent. And between the carbon and carbon they are present only single bond. So the given structure name is the pentane. Between the carbon and carbon they are the only single bond, and they are present 5 carbons in the given structure. So the naming of the compound is the pentane. And next example, so the number of carbons are present in the given structure is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There the 6 carbons are present in the given structure, and between the carbon and carbon they are present only single bond. So the name of the given compound is hex, and between the carbon and carbon they have the single bond, so that I am writing as the N, hexane. And one more example, in this structure the number of carbons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here the root word is pent. And once you can look at here, in this time I am giving the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I am giving numbering from right to left. Why? Because the double bonded carbon is the least number. So here the second position carbon, they have the double bond. So the name of the compound is pent-2-ene. Pent-2-ene. 2-ene meaning in the second position carbon they are the double bond. And next example is, in the given structure there are present 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons are present in the given structure, and second position carbon and the fourth position carbon they are the double bond. Second position carbon and the fourth position carbon they are the double bond. So the name of the compound is, first of all, root word is the hex, and the second position and the fourth position they have the double bond. That's why 2, 4 same double bonds are present, diene. So the given compound name is the hex 2, 4 diene, and hex 2, 4 diene. And one more structure, once you can see here, one more structure, and CH3, CH, CH and CH3, and here I am keeping chlorine and chlorine. So what is the name of the given compound? The given compound name is 2, 3. Why? Because I am giving the number 1, 2, 3, and second position and the third position they have the substitution. So 2, 3 di. Why? Because there are the two chlorines are there. That's why I am using the word is the di. Chloro, CHLORO, chloro. Why? Because they are present the chlorine is the substitution, and root word is the but and ene. And here the 2, 3, here the 2, 3 is the number, di is the numerical prefix, and chloro is the secondary prefix, and but is the root word, ene, and here n is the primary suffix and e is the secondary suffix. So this is about the basic rules or the idea about the nomenclature of organic compounds. Thank you, students. If you like my video, give me the like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.